What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Nikki here. Good morning. As you guys are joining in, please say hi, comment hey in the comment section in our thread here below the video. Or give me like a wave or give me an emoji as you guys are joining in so that I can see who's here. And plus, the more comments that we leave inside of this video, below this video, it bumps it to the top of our Facebook group so that everybody can see that I'm live and they can hop in onto this call. Hello, Melinda. What's up, you guys? Hi, everybody. So if you guys are tuning in at a later date or time after this is done being live, then you can type hashtag replay and just leave all of your questions that pertain to this live Q&A inside of this thread so that Kate and I can come back and we can answer everything. Hi, Jill. Hi, Emily. Hi, Angela. And Kate joined in. What's up, you guys? Excited to be here today with you all. And we're going to do a little bit of something different today. So we're going to do things differently today during our time together. Today we're going to do a Warrior Babe Live, Power of Positivity, and Q&A time because I know that there's a lot going on in this world right now, and if there's anything that I can do to bring to our group a little bit more positivity, I want to do that. And I know that our group is absolutely amazing, and the support and you guys going in and doing the home workouts and making the equipment that you have at home work for you. But maybe there's some people on the back end that are dealing with a lot of fear-based stuff that's going on inside this world right now, right? So I'm going to take the time today to do the power of positivity before we actually get into our Q&A time together really quick, and just some simple tips that can really help you guys stay grounded in yourself, which I love, which one of the other babes mentioned that they would love to do it, but I'm going to take the initiative and do it for our group right now. Hi, babes. What's up, Paula, Laura, Marla? Hi. Hi, Joanna. What's up, you guys? All right, so we'll get started in just a few seconds. So if you guys have any, you guys can start leaving your questions that you have for the Q&A portion of this call today, and I'll get to all those Q&As, obviously before we tune out today. So you guys can start leaving your questions if you have any. But before, I'm going to start doing some of the power of positivity tips that I have for you guys. All right, so before I do dive into that, I do want to give a huge welcome. So if anybody is new to Warrior Babe, please, babes, let me know. If you guys are new, give me like a little wave emoji. I know we had quite a few new babes join us this week, so welcome, you guys. I'm excited that you're here and a part of this absolutely amazing community. Like I say all over the freaking time. So supportive, so inspiring, so empowering. You're part of thousands of women who are getting toned and becoming stronger, more confident versions of themselves. Warrior Babe is where strong is in sexy. And I'm so excited that you guys are a part of this amazing, amazing freaking community. What's up, you guys? Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Beautiful 2 weeks in. Nice, Katie. That's awesome. So if you guys are new, please make sure that you're taking the time. Katie, if you're 2 weeks in, that means you've gotten through all of the blast off videos. So please take the time to go through those blast off emails that I am sending you. They are going to get you started on this journey on a strong foot. They're going to help you transition into this lifestyle. Because remember, this is I'm teaching you lifestyle habits that can carry you out for the rest of your life, and being able to sustainably and realistically build a body that you love. So those first 14 days are going to help you input your goals. They're going to help you get down your macros. They're going to help you understand the workout side of things. So take the time to transition yourself into this Warrior Babe by going through those blast off emails, sending you one every single day every single day for the first 14 days, just one task to complete. That's it. Hi, Dawn, first time. Nice, beautiful. Tanya, hey girl, hey. Hello, hello, babes, hello. Okay, so if you guys are just joining in, we're going to take some time to do a little bit of a power positivity time together right now. If there's any way that I can show up in our community a little bit more to be positive in the time that's going on right now in this world, I'm going to do it. So I want to do that right now with you guys. there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of panic, there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of just a lot of heaviness right now. And if there's any way that I can help you guys show up to be a little bit more positive for yourselves, to be a little more positive for your family since everybody's home and the chaos at home, since your kids are back, then I totally want to help that out. So I have a couple tips for you guys, just going to be super quick before we dive into the Q&A. So if you have any questions, you can leave questions that pertain to our Q&A, and I will definitely get to them before we close out our call. But right now, as I'm saying, the world is dealing with like a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of overwhelm, all right? And honestly, in my opinion, I think that this world, the people are being more affected not by the virus. I mean, clearly numbers and stats show that they are, but there's a lot of people that are being affected by the panic that's going on. And the first tip that I have for you guys is to stay off of your phones for the first hour that you wake up and the last hour before you go to bed. Because the social media, the news, the internet about this coronavirus right now it's all negative. It's all fear-based, right? And it's like driving our society into fear-based thoughts and thinking. I mean, Jesus, people are going to the grocery store freaking out. Like, for toilet paper, I don't even understand the whole toilet paper concept. But I think that the news and the social media needs to be held more accountable for the things that they're instilling into people. So the one way that you guys can limit that, if it's coming through to you and you're waking up and you're reading the news and you're like, oh my God, Trump is saying this, and it's just you start to notice your energy completely shift. One thing you can do is just like, I've noticed it. I've noticed, friends come in and into where I am and they're just like, oh my God, what do you guys think about this? And I'm just like, oh, like it's just a whole big heaviness and I can feel it in my energy. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, can we not talk about this for 10 minutes? Like everything's chill, everything's going to be okay. So don't get up and first like, what's social media have to say right now? Like, what is the internet saying? Take the time to get grounded in yourself and your own energy when you first wake up in the morning. And then before you go to bed, put the phone down. Mine's on, actually have it on Do Not Disturb. And I have it on screen a downtime. So my all of my apps close down at 8 p.m. and they don't go back up until 8 a.m. So everything is shut down. Oh, I love the hearts. I hope that gets to you guys. That's available to you via your own iPhone too as well. Like, Do Not Disturb and downtime, because you deserve the downtime for yourself. All right. And guys, I know this is a little bit different than what we normally do for our Q&A. I'm still going to do the Q&A, so if you guys have any questions, I'm going to probably finish out with our positivity section of this in the next like 5-6 minutes. So if you guys do have any questions, start leaving comments or start leaving your questions in the thread so we can get to the Q&A time. So the first thing was, turn off your phones. Don't look at your phones for the first hour and the last hour before going to bed. The second thing was, if you can, get outside and walk, get some fresh air, right? If you guys are quarantined inside and you're with your husband, you're with your kids, you're with your boyfriend, you're with your partner, whoever, it can get a little claustrophobic and a little chaotic inside too as well. So take the time to go outside and walk. Obviously practice the social distancing, but it's March, right? Things should be getting a little bit nicer outside. So take the time to get that breath of fresh air, right? Because a lot of people may not be working, or kids are home and so take the time to get outside. It'll be refreshing and nice, and just to breathe in some new air rather than the air that's going on inside of your own house. So that was number 2. And then number 3 was to obviously read more. Guys, take the time to pick up a book and enjoy reading. Don't sit on social media and just scroll, right? Take the time in the morning when you have the hour, when you're not going to be looking at your phone or looking at the news. Take the time to read a book. Start reading something, and especially something that's more empowering and inspiring and helps you develop into a stronger, more confident version of yourself. like, like the books that I recommend for you, which I have some next to me. There's Psycho-Cybernetics, which is really good. There's Jen Sincero's book, That You Are a Badass. That was one of my favorite books I've ever read. Power of Awareness. There's mental, like, things that are going to put you in a really good state. It's amazing what um, just doing that kind of stuff really, it changes the state that you're in. Okay, you may not even be aware of it, but you'll be like, oh my God, I feel so much better by just going out and getting some fresh air, like gas call. Um, and yeah, sorry guys, I'm looking at your comments. Yes, Rachel, glad you're on here too. Yeah, Emily's going outside, but yeah, you'll notice just a change in your own energy when you eliminate the things that you constantly do on a daily basis and do more of like reading, walking outside, shutting down your phone for a couple hours. Like, I'm not saying don't obviously listen to what's going on in the world, but you can limit the time that you take the time to put your energy into that. Um, so I work for the National Guard. I'm literally living in my office, and they just shut our gym on post down today. I'm getting creative with my home workouts because all I have is 15-pound kettlebells. Yeah, girl. I just posted on my story on Instagram just a full-on body weight workout, so you guys can check that out too as well. Anybody who's getting creative and doing some things in your home, please share in our community. Like, what are you guys doing too as well? And obviously, we have the whole at-home workouts inside the application too. Can we talk about living in a healthy community and trying to grocery shop during the panic? No chicken, turkey, or tuna available. Thank God I still have some frozen supplies. Nice, babe. Awesome. That's good. But yeah, so obviously do what you can do to get your own supplies. But yeah, Laura, I went for a bike ride today. So nice. Yeah. So there's so much that you guys can do in light of the situation. And hey, maybe you guys are already doing it and our community already is strong, which I know, but maybe there's some people that need this positivity and to like even just the phone thing will make a drastic freaking difference. Like, I feel like I'm just talking to my friends right now, which is great because I freaking love our community. Um, and then I guess I said four, but sorry, my allergies. My nose is like running like crazy. So the last two things I would say is obviously enjoy the company that you're with, enjoy the people that you're with. Your kids are home. That's so exciting in a time like this to just have everybody under your roof. I know my dad said that. My dad was like, it's nice. Obviously, I'm here in Bali, but he has my little sister, my little brother, he has his wife. Like, my dad's like, it's nice to have everybody in one place while this is all going on and knowing that they're safe. So absolutely, enjoy the company that's around you, and if you need to create space, go create some space by walking outside, right? When it gets a little chaotic with your kids, or you want to hit your kids or something like that. And the last thing is listen to the rally call, you guys. If you haven't listened to the rally call that I just posted from this past weekend, um, it was super powerful. It was only like 20 minutes, 15 minutes long, but it was talking about the power of affirmations and how you can easily change your state of mind from a negative feeling to a more positive feeling just by reiterating a sentence to yourself that is focusing on the goals that you have and want to accomplish. Like, easily for this, if the people are sick, if there are people sick, they can start telling themselves mentally, I am better, I am healthy, I feel very good, right? So like there's a side of affirmations that really turns into a more powerful thing. And I shared that in the rally call to turn negative situations into more positive. You guys can check that out. Since I have the application, I definitely would recommend listening to it. Um, that concludes, what I wanted to share for some power positivity into our group right now, and just to stay positive in this light of the situation that's going on. Do your best to project positivity out there. If you are practicing social distancing, but you're still going out and you're getting coffee or you're going out to restaurants or whatever in a safe manner, buy somebody's coffee, right? Tip extra right now. Do something that's going to spread more positivity going on. Now, So the first thing was like, distancing yourself from the phone for the first hour and last hour of your day, getting outside and going for a walk, reading more, um, enjoying your company, enjoying the people that you're with. And the last thing was listening to the rally call. So if you guys want to do our Q&A, if you guys have any questions for me, let's do that. Let's start diving into our Yes, use these days for self-improvement, positivity. Yes, Angela. Yes, yes. All right. Paula, hey, I'm new to WarriorBabe. Was starting my workouts this week. Gym closed my second day, which was yesterday. So bummed. I have a bad wrist from RA, so I had a hard time bench pressing, walkout push-ups, etc. I had to call it quits. Want to build muscle, but don't have dumbbells at home. What should I do? Obviously, like what I would recommend is being able to go out if you still can, going out to your local like Walmart or Target or something like that and be able to pick up some dumbbells or even some bands. You can order some bands online and deliver them to your house. Um, Bands can be easily replaced for any kind of dumbbell work that you have or any barbell work that you have. And body weight. You'd be amazed. You can do some right now, Paula, just for the first couple days until you do get some more equipment in your home. Is you can go into the HIIT at home workouts and you can do some of those just to get yourself moving and just to keep your mentality in the fact that I'm going to do this. I'm going to. So that would be a really good start. Angie knew and I don't get the daily 14 emails. I've even looked in trash and spam. All right, so email support at WarriorBabe.com, and Angie, they will help you get all set up for the blast off emails. Gina, I am working on the front lines in healthcare and talk about panic. Yeah, guys, to all my nurses and doctors who are inside of our community, I've been in this situation with Ebola when I was a nurse and practicing nursing. So my heart goes out to every single one of you guys who are on the front line dealing with the things that are inside of the hospitals. It had not been, it had not had this program to get my stress under control. I don't know where I would be. Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome, babe. I remember those days, man. I would take it all out in my workouts after a really stressful day, after long 12-hour shifts. I would even some days I would go after long 12-hour shifts and get a workout in just to de-stress myself and just to get myself really exhausted to be able to sleep well at night. But yeah, give my heart out to you on the front lines right now. Lani, on alternating movements, are the reps per side or total? Reps per side. Sorry if I missed your answer in the beginning. No worry. Reps per side. So it would be, if you're doing alternating lunges, it would be 15 reps per leg. Paula, you're welcome, babe. Linda, God bless you. God bless everyone. Bobby Joe, loving the positivity. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to spread it more and more inside of our community, especially during this time. Anybody else have any more comments? I know we did something a little bit differently today with the positivity at the beginning, but I am still doing a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for me pertaining to, the situations, the home workouts, what should I do, all of this kind of stuff, now is the time to get those questions across, babes. Nikki, hey Nikki. Oh, Nikki, what's up? New WarriorBabe here on my second week and working on perfecting my endo macros. The app is telling me I should be eating 1737 calories a day to drop fat and build muscle. I'm averaging around 1400. Is that too low? How much importance is calories versus macros? So your calories, macros is what matters the most. Obviously, the calories is like the big broad perspective of fats. Fats, protein, and carbohydrates. Wow. But what the most important is the breakdown number of each one of those categories pertaining to you and your body type. So your protein numbers, your fat numbers, your carb numbers matter the most. You want to be within plus or minus 5 of those categories. So in MyFitnessPal, your calories are going to go over. You're going to be in the negative. You may be in the green. That doesn't matter. What matters the most is that you're showing up plus 5 or negative in each category at the top. You can change two, you guys, in your MyFitnessPal apps. Hold on, I have to open mine up and get through my downtime right now. But you can toggle your toolbar at the top. See how mine has this? You can toggle that toolbar at the top to show your protein macros by hitting those three little dots there, the top left, top right corner, and have it macronutrient focused. All right, so you can do that in your MyFitnessPal and be able to see, and then it'll be easier for you to notice if you are plus or minus 5 in your macronutrients. And yes, the 1400 is too low, babe, especially for an endo. You're able to eat that much food and still be able to build and decrease body fat. Nikki, you love this group and support so far. Yes, babe. Rachel, Nikki, are you a step counter? No, I'm not a step counter at all. But I know people that are, and it works. You know, if it works for you, if you like doing the steps, go for it. I'm not a step counter. Nikki, and I'm using Carb Manager. Did keto for quite a while. All right, babe. So this kind of changes what I just said for you. It is within 10 grams or percentage. And do I count net carbs or total? So you're counting total carbs, and it has to be within plus or minus 5 within each category. So like I said, I would recommend changing your toggle bar at the top to the macronutrient focused. I recommend everybody does that. It's just so much easier. And if you are doing keto, or if you were doing keto, you want to transition into incorporating more carbs slowly into your everyday routine. So each week, I would recommend that you just give yourself like 25 grams extra carbs, and then next week you give yourself another 25 extra grams of carbs until you reach the carb number that you're supposed to have. I recommend taking that slow, since you were doing keto before and your body may be a little resistant to carbohydrates right now, so you don't want to flood your body with the carbs right away. Oh, Misty, I love this group. So thankful I found you. Yay! I'm excited. I love you guys. I love our community. I love our group. I love everybody that's inside of it. You guys are all amazing. Kristen, what's an alternative for pull-ups at home if we don't have a pull-up bar or while waiting for one to arrive? All right, so a really good alternative to pull-ups, if you have bands, you can do like a super band pull-apart, like that. It's kind of hard to show in video right now, but like you would have the band over top and you would just be coming down. That's a really good alternative. Dumbbell overhead pull over. So you have the dumbbell over here, two hands obviously, but I have coffee in one hand, and you're pulling it over. That's another. It works your lower lat too as well. Let's see what else. Those are two really good ones. If you have bands, you can always get creative and find a spot in your house, like the top of like door handles, and you could do a pull-up like that, but obviously make sure you're supported or you have somebody watching you. Pam, do you know MyFitnessPal will allow you to take a picture of barcodes? Yes. I'm living vicariously through the barcode method here in Indonesia and Bali, because all the brands are different. So I literally scan all barcodes, and it's so much easier. Guys, if you did not know this barcode feature, oh my God, like it's an absolute fucking game changer. So when you click on the add food, there's a little barcode right there, and you just do that, and you can literally barcode scan all of your foods, and it comes up the exact serving size that you need, and then you can play around with the quantity to lower or higher things, so that you get your numbers in. So changer. Marla, hey Nikki, have been having a really rough patch, but trying to stay strong. My hip is strained, and this prevents me from legs and too much walking. As you know, gyms are closed. I'm trying to do my best I can with the little equipment I have for the body, at least. Should I lower my macro numbers with this injury, which I need to rest? Yeah, babe, let's chat in the blueprint call. If you have and everybody needs to hear this too as well, I can answer it here though. If you have an injury and you're not being as effective in workouts as you normally are, then I would lower your carbohydrates by 25 on those like rest days. But if you are doing still workouts, then I would still keep them in. I would need to understand too, babe, like how many days are you working out, which is great to get on the blueprint call. We can kind of just chat it out and come to you. All right, Nikki, thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Francine. All right. Yes, the barcode. I just found out how to copy from one day to the current on the big game changer. Yes, another huge big game changer. If you are somebody who just finds it super simple to eat the same thing every single day, you can copy that entire day into the next day. Um, Let me show you how. Just go to my fitness pal tutorial. All right, so yesterday, if you're on a day yesterday, you click edit at the top, right? Edit, and then you select all right there. And then down the bottom, see that copy? You're gonna hit copy. And then you can click it all to today. Same meals for today. Copy to date. Oh wow, I'm getting a lot of the faces that are like, yeah guys. We need like a my fitness pal tutorial again. To copy, open day you want, copy select. Yes, 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 yes. Copy the day you want. Yep, Laura just explained it. Game changers, changing macronutrient focus on your toolbar at the top, which I talked about, copying the day, and the barcode scanner. Game changers. Takes a lot of thinking out and also helps you do things a lot faster. I love your workout demonstrations. Please keep showing them. They motivate me. All right, awesome, babe. I will for sure. I'll be doing a lot more at-home workouts. As Bali is also, I think they're practicing social distancing. Yeah, they're practicing social distancing. Our gym is still open, so we can still go to the gym, but I'll probably be doing more at-home workouts here, and I will be filming them for you guys. Nice, Laura. You're just giving all the tips right now. Yes, you can select just the ones you want from sections as well. So you can copy, if you want the same lunch, you can copy that into the next day. If you want the same dinner, you can copy that into the next day. Absolute game changers. Does anyone ever do live workouts in the group? That's a good question. We've never had that before. But we have a lot of the babes who film their workouts and then they upload those videos to the Facebook group. I know Angela does that a lot. Michelle does that. But nobody ever goes live. It's a good idea. Sandy, I've been dealing with a frozen shoulder, but seeing a PT, it's getting better slowly, but still unable to use weights. Is there anything I can do to get back to full use? Take the time to recover. Take the time to fully recover. Do not push it. Do not go into the gym and think that you're okay and try and lift. Take the time to fully recover and listen to what your PT is telling you. Words of wisdom from me, who had 2 ACL surgeries, and the second time pushed myself to come back and show up faster. My doctor was very impressed, but I was not fully ready. And I'm feeling it today. So it's better to fully recover so that you don't feel it 5 years later. Dawn, I have my fats, proteins, and carbs. I measure every day, every meal. What about veggies? Yep, you measure veggies too as well. Emily, any ideas to increase energy? I'm dead as fuck and find it already hard to work out at home. First world problems. Whew, yeah, I mean, the babes, there's a whole other willpower that you have to tap into for being at home, right? You're in a comfortable setting, everything's familiar, you don't want to work out, but you have to push the willpower to actually do it. Emily, if this is the case, like make sure outside situations is stress, like make sure you're getting enough sleep, stress is lower, you're drinking enough water. That'll naturally increase your energy just like that. But at the same time, I would also recommend that maybe you need some more carbohydrates, or make sure that your distribution with your carbohydrates is around your workouts. One of my babes, it's in the blueprint. She's also here in the Revolution. Maybe she'll know if I'm talking about her as I share the story. But she got on my blueprint Q&A a couple days ago, and she was like, why am I so tired? Like, I'm shaking, and I can't get through my workout. I'm just fucking exhausted. I asked what she was eating before, and she said she was eating eggs and ham and some kind of vegetable. And I said, well, what's your carb source? And she was like, I don't have any carbs. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you have been a warrior babe for how long now? You know that I preach and say to have carbs pre-workout and especially post-workout. Like, come on, guys. So that's exactly what I told her. So make sure your distribution with carbs is really good for Paula hit workout with Nikki would be awesome. The thing is, guys, that I would be live, but you guys would be sleeping because I'm 12 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. Um, I'm sure I could do it live, but maybe we'll work something in. Shannon just joined. Recently started the program. During my workouts, I get to muscle failure, but I never feel sore from the workouts. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, as long as you're challenging your muscles, maybe, yeah, as long as you're challenging your muscles, it may just be you, Shannon, getting used to this style of things. And sooner or later you will be getting sore, but you should be getting sore. So make sure you're creating not just muscle failure, but make sure you're creating the connection with your muscles, right? Make sure you can feel them working. You feel every single time you're doing a curl, you're squeezing them. So make sure you're creating that connection too. Laura, it would be awesome if we had a way to get together with other warrior babes in our area to do workouts. Is this something you ever thought of adding something to the app where we could find this? That's a good idea. But as of right now, I mean, the community, you can reach out and just be like, hey, is anybody from this specific area? Put it in one of those, I've seen babes do it before, putting it in one of those big bright colored boxes and doing it that way. That would be absolutely amazing. And I know one of my VIP babes just met up this past weekend. Obviously it was for different reasons, but they got to meet each other there. So yeah, I mean, for right now, because that would have to be coded, and my team would have to code that into our application. That would take some time. So right now I would just post in the Facebook group, hey, anybody from this area want to do like a workout, want to come over and do a workout, right? Make sure obviously you guys are sanitary, you guys are well, don't go spreading this there around, but that's a great idea. Emily, you're welcome, babe. Joanna, if you can keep your same workout time at home as you did gym, it helps routine is good. Yes, that's such a great idea. If you guys were gym goers, but now you're working out at home, try and keep that same workout time. Routine, yes, absolutely, 100%. You guys will notice what this whole lifestyle routine is. Routine. It just makes things flow so much easier. You don't have to really think about it. It's like a subconscious habit that you get yourself into. My pre-workout is usually Rice Krispie treats and protein shake. Yeah, babe. So maybe I would try switching to maybe more of a complex carbohydrate. That'll give you more longer sustained energy, uh, like oatmeal or something like that. I would recommend try it out. You may be crashing too hard, or you may be crashing too fast with just a Rice Krispie treat pre-workout. It's fun. I really liked our flow today. I hope that you guys got a lot out of the power of positivity from the beginning of our call. If you know anybody outside of our community who needs just some positiveness in their world, share what we talked about on today's call. Emily, like an English muffin with PB and J. Yeah, I would do like a whole wheat English muffin for sure. Yeah. Nice, Cheryl. You're enjoying the crunchy for tatas pre workout. Nice. Kate is a genius when it comes to our meals for the week. She is brilliant. She is so creative in that development. I would fear if I had to tell you guys what to eat on a weekly basis. We collaborate, and she comes up with those ideas. And if I just would never trust me with a spatula in my hands. So can I ask what you do in Bali? Just curious. I run WarriorBabe. I run WarriorBabe, and I work out and I eat. All right, babes. I'm gonna tune out from our Q&A, but in our power positivity time together at the beginning, remember to really, I'm serious, like, don't look at this thing for, no matter if the coronavirus is happening or not. It just, you're spreading your energy into social media when you really should harness it into yourself first thing in the morning. You get yourself grounded first before you start scrolling and reading shit and, disrupting your own inner energy. Um, Take the time to get outside, go for a walk. I love the hearts. I love you guys so much. Take the time, go outside, enjoy the company that you're with. It's great to have everybody under one roof. As much as chaotic sometimes it gets, it's super amazing to have. Yes, everybody. I love you all. Stay happy, stay healthy too. Read some more, right? Get some more self development books. Read, and listen to the previous rally call that I just did this past weekend. All right, babes. I love you all. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Stay healthy, wash your hands, and stay positive. Bye, guys.